as I'm having my breakfast now, I think it's the right time to actually talk about the BMW display key, much like the 7 Series. The design are the same, it's beautiful, looks like a spaceship, but one of the things that actually caught my attention is, as I'm looking at my car now, while I'm having my beautiful coffee and breakfast, I can actually turn on the air conditioning and it'll be ready to go when I'm actually ready to head out. So I can set the departure time, I can actually see the amount of fuel that is left on the car, and you can actually see if your car is actually secure or not. You can turn the lights on and off, you can check if interior lights are actually left on or not, if the windows are closed or not, and you can actually see if the car is unlocked or not. This car is actually unlocked, so I'll try to lock it now. See if it's locked. Yeah, there it is. It's locked. So it's a very handy feature if you're far away and you're having a coffee. You don't really want to move and you just, being so lazy to do so, as every 5 Series owner might be. Some good coffee. Yeah. Alright, what does it feel to drive the all-new BMW 5 Series? Is a comfortable machine. I mean, when you hit bumpers like that, you barely feel the car being shaken up. Stirred, not shaken. The new BMW 520i is powered by a 2.0-liter Turbo 4 that offers 184 horsepower and 214 pound-feet of torque. It is mated with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and BMW says that this sedan can hit 62 miles per hour in 7.8 seconds, which is pretty quick enough for a daily basis business commute sedan. And it's just beautiful. It's not really that shouty. It's very, very mature. When you do corners like this, it's very, very nice. I mean, the car is very responsive. The car is responsive when you need it, and it's comfortable when you need it too. You have 3 modes here, which is Sport, Comfort, and Eco Pro. We're in Comfort now. If we push Sport, the dials turns into red, putting a sporty characteristic, I guess. And if you put the throttle down, it goes. Yeah, it goes. The 520i goes, but it's not really that bolty fast. It just increases the throttle response and stiffens up the suspension, but not too much. And you have a comfort mode, which is the standard mode. On a daily basis, you might want to use comfort mode. And there's Eco Pro mode, which charges your battery when you're actually gliding. When you're not actually pushing the gas here, it's actually charging back to your battery, which is really nice and very technological, to be honest. And the dial here turns blue. Blue is BMW's ways of saying, hey, we're in eco mode. Now, one of the things that I really like to point out is that the turning radius is quite large. I mean, yes, it's a pretty big car, but it's quite large for a car this size. I'm hoping that the turning radius would be a little bit much more, smaller. So, especially this car is quite wide, bigger than the old 5 Series. The driving position on the BMW 5 Series is very commanding. I mean, it has a commanding position here. You're quite tall. You can actually adjust the seat, how high and low you want it to be. There's Cockpit steering wheel, so you can bring it front towards you. Anything you really want. I mean, it's made for you and you only, because this car is highly customizable, to be honest. People who buy the 520i, the 530i, they're not really into something a sporty car, in the first place. If you're after on something sporty, you might get the M5 or so, which produces more than 400 horsepower. But this is just enough for a daily basis. If you're into commutes, if you're going from A to Z, home and back to office, you don't really need a very big power. A very enjoyable car to drive, and it's worth every penny that you might spend. Sure, it's a little bit much more expensive than the E-Class or the Audi A6. I mean, it's a car that's worth more than 60 grand. Yes, it is. It's something that is worth more than 60 grand. But again, this is a baby 7 Series. The chassis is based on the new BMW 7 Series, so you're getting a huge bargain here. You're buying a price half for the 7 Series with the comfort as near as the 7 Series, and you get all of this gear tech that you probably only can get in a 7 Series currently. You get best of both. You get the sportiness of the 3 Series if you really want it. You get the luxury of the 7 Series, so it's not bad at all. If you're a business titan or if you're a young executive who's searching for a car that is solid in all matters, the 5 Series is probably for you. Now, if you purchase the new BMW 5 Series, they will include you with a 5-year or 60,000 kilometers, whichever is reached first, of course, free maintenance service. So you don't have to worry about the engine oil, you don't have to worry about the brake fluid or the brake pads. They have you covered for 5 years or 60,000 kilometers. And apart from that, they also include a 3-year BMW tire coverage. That's a very good peace of mind knowing that this car is equipped with an RFP, so you don't have to worry about puncture and any sort of those stuff. So they gave you a 3-year BMW tire coverage, so that's a very good deal. So what do you think of the BMW 5 Series? Does it meet your expectation? Do you have one? Please do let us know in the comment below. But I think the exterior and the interior do live up to its expectation. And of course, who doesn't want this desirable badge right over here? Thank you for watching. This is the First Impression, signing out.